On the day I was born, roll it around. Days till I wonder. On the stove they fell. Her down tomorrow, man. Hey, till I wonder. Let me tell you, honey. I was bound to the bone.
Oh, we were bad.
We was bad. Quite the intro, huh?
Yeah.
Quite the intro. Alright, so yes, we did just make the last video probably 15 minutes ago. So, since I still have my guest here, Royce Hollingsworth, we decided to make the next video.
Yeah. You got problems?
There's good bows of steel. Bows. Alright. So, Royce made the suggestion that we should talk about what bothers us. What really hits us hard.
Right.
What scares us. What is our pet peeves.
What just...
And
it's
before we start that...
Okay.
Before we start that, I had a little hobby for about a week and a half. 2 weeks, maybe.
You were cracked out.
I was cracked out on these things. So basically, I play Street Fighter a lot. You guys already know that.
Yeah.
And I used to main Abel, which is like this wrestler guy. And Justin Wong, if you don't know who he is, you should. He's like one of the best Street Fighter players ever to live. And he was selling these 8-bit bead things on his Facebook, and I bought an Abel from him, which is right here. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I wanted one to base mine off of. So, Reptile is my favorite character from Mortal Kombat, so I made my own. That's my Reptile, customized by me. And then I made Cyclops for my friend Cody. I made Iron Man for my friend Alex Furby. I don't have that one with me because it is hers. And then I made an Xbox controller. Yay, pretty cool. I don't know, I like it. I still have a bunch of materials, and I still have to make one for my friend JD of Yun, which I already have sitting over there, but it's trashy.
Yeah,
So, yeah, well, it doesn't look like food.
That look like doo-doo now.
That
boo-boo.
Voodoo. Okay, so, Royce, what bothers you?
I mean, when we first started this video, the first thing that popped in my head was, you know when you're sitting in class and you got your shoe on and in the middle of like a test or something, and it feels like you're wearing like 6 pairs of socks.
Yes.
And there's an itch on the bottom of your foot
Yep.
that you cannot scratch. That grinds my gears.
When the teacher erases, on the same subject of school, when a teacher erases the board, and they miss, like, the smallest part, like, you watch them erase it, and they'll do, like, the top, and then they won't go to, like, the top left, and there'll just be this one little speck there, and then they'll erase the entire thing, like, okay, so now, class, and I just stare at that one thing that is left, and it makes me so angry. Your turn.
Just on the weird fears and stuff like that?
Anything.
Okay.
Anything that pisses you off.
It makes me mad.
Well, it pisses you off, freaks you out, annoys you.
I hate knowing where your keys are till 2 minutes before you have to leave, and then you go on a frantic search for your keys, and they're somehow placed right in front of your face. Yep. Every time.
Every time.
Or your wallet. It's usually a keys or wallet combo.
I agree.
Or I get this in this situation a lot. You lose your phone and no one's home to call it to help you find it.
Yeah, that happens every morning. If I don't have my alarm on, I'll wake up and I'm like, my phone on my dresser, and I'll like knock a cup over, and then I'll be like, where is it? And I'll just literally just like bend my arms any possible way without having to move my face to try and find my phone. Like, I never find it, and then I get up and it's right in front of my damn face. Alright, well, what else bothers me? Oh my god, just thinking about it will give me goosebumps. You know the FCAT, okay, you know, like, testing pencils that they hand out, and the erasers are brand spanking new, They have not been used before, and they are just like plasticky. And when you try to erase, they smear and they just make like a squeaky sound, and oh God, I hate it.
That is the weirdest.
I
Like
I
without fail,
can't.
every time you tell me that, it's
I
just
mean,
like
erasers are cool and all, but the ones on the number two pencils that are just like hard as rock. Oh my God, they give me goosebumps every time I think about them.
you know I found out what a number two pencil actually what the number two stands for.
What does the number two stand for?
Okay, well number two is a 2B pencil, which describes the
Like the graphite or something?
yeah the dense how
The
dense
density?
the graphite is. Because there's a 4B and a 6B and a 2B.
Oh, like those fat ones that you
Yeah.
get in
Well, it's not so
English.
much fat ones. It's like which ones are lighter and which ones smear better and stuff.
Oh.
Fun fact.
Well, it's because you can draw and stuff.
You draw me.
I'll draw in your book.
Miguel
I'll draw in your book.
This started happening to me a lot when I was in senior year when my tits got huge.
Oh my God.
Dude, okay, so falling asleep like this, and then waking up in the morning and realizing that your arms somehow fell off at night because you cannot find them, or you can't feel them. Have you ever had that happen to you?
I've slept on my arm before, and I wake up and I'm just like,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
just,
Well, try sleeping on your arms like this and having them die on you, and then your alarm going off beside you, and you can't roll over.
you just start like headbutting your
One-
alarm.
I tried to roll over one time, and my arm got a little bit of feeling, and I picked it up, and it
Just like
punched me in the face.
Yeah.
It was the worst.
What else bothers me? Oh, yeah, this really grinds my gears. I kind of like I do this as a test when I first meet people. Uh, first day of class this semester. I'm leaving my English class. I'm like one of the first ones out, and I hold the door for everyone.
Oh,
And like if a girl doesn't say thank you, I'm like, okay, well I would never ever date her just because on the fact that she has no manners. And the people that don't say thank you just make me so mad.
see,
Like
not
it's
so
such
much
a
that is I feel like I hate just getting stuck with the door.
I don't mind getting stuck with the door. Like well, okay. I don't mind it, but if someone doesn't say thank you, then I really start to mind it because I'm just like, why am I holding the door for such ungrateful people? Because ungrateful people make me really angry.
You know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears? War.
This single patch on my chin. It doesn't grow hair. Nope. Just puberty beard.
Reverse Hitler.
Nothing.
Reverse Hitler.
Nothing.
Hair here. Hair here. Nothing right here.
You know how much my street cred plummets every time I grow my beard out because of this single hole?
5.
A million.
Brings up a story. Okay, so in kindergarten there was this little animated show that they showed us, and it was about
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
And it kind of went over like how corporations just kind of come in and like do whatever they want, and it was like
the
this.
story
It was like
of
this.
Paul Bunyan. We
What?
were in kindergarten.
Yeah, but it had that hidden message.
It had what? Kind
Anyways,
of
so
stupid teacher
there's this
would
guy
show?
with like a top hat on and a suit on and a monocle, and he comes in with his stupid chainsaw, and him
It's
and
not a chainsaw.
it is a chainsaw.
It's not a chainsaw.
What is it then?
You stupid.
It's a chainsaw. He changed.
It's a machine that he sits on and rides down like the.
No, it didn't cut two at once.
Yeah, it did.
No, I remember him going. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Dude,
Anyways,
you're a liar.
I'm gonna tell him the way I remember it.
You're
He takes the
lies.
chainsaw and they're having a competition, and Paul Bunyan just like bam, bam, bam with his axe, and the other dude is like going just as fast kind of with his chainsaw, and I never got to see the end of it. So the next day, I go up to Royce and I'm like, hey man, did you see the rest of that thing yesterday? And he's like, yeah, dude. I'm like, well, who won? And he said, uh, the chainsaw guy did, I guess. I don't remember exactly what he said. And I was like, well, what was the score? Because at the end of the episode, it was going to be like, oh, so-and-so had this many and blah, blah, blah had this many. And Royce was like, it was 80 to a million. And I was just like, Even back then, I was like, how was it 82 million? They were going just as fast, and this, that, and the other, and it kind of bugged me. And I still haven't seen it to this day. But what else grinds my gears? I don't know. What does grind my gears? The government. Oh, those damn bastards. No, I don't like when people talk during, well, when people talk during movies, but if I'm like with them or making jokes because the movie's dumb,
So you're a
it's
hypocrite?
fine. It's
You're a
fine.
total hypocrite.
But if it's like a movie that's like serious and I'm really into it and they say something, I'm like, dude, no.
Like War Horse? That movie's gonna be great.
Oh no, it's gonna be worse than anything I've ever seen.
That was gonna be worse than that joke.
I make a lot of puns. I'm sorry. Oh, backseat gamers all day. Those things make me so mad. Like, example, Gage, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry, but you used to do it all the time. I remember I was playing Heavy Rain, one of my favorite games, and it's all story based. You play as 4 characters, and like one of them is a killer, and you're trying to figure it out the whole game. And I'm like halfway through the game, and he comes over because he's like, "Yeah, man, I want to see the game." Whole time, he's just like, "Oh, I bet he's a killer. I bet he's a killer. Oh, I bet he dies this way. Oh, I bet they find out about this, that, and the other." And I'm just like, dude, I didn't say this in real life because I was just like, I want to play my game. But he kept talking, and it really annoyed me. I don't know. I don't like to complain about stuff really anymore. I'm kind of over that whole complaining thing. Yeah, I just don't complain about things anymore.
This is complaining? This isn't complaining, this is just expressing the way we feel. You know what I hate? Is when your hair grows out and it tickles your ears and your forehead, right? That's why I keep, and because I look like I have a damn helmet on.
Like, I don't know. There are days where like I'll wash my hair, I'll dry it off, I'll brush it, but then I'll just like flip it around, just to like let it.
Hope your hair smug.
I'll just no, I don't like. I'm
You
not
get
like
way
oh
smuggy
yeah.
about it.
I'm not like that. I just like get it all
Clayton, when you
not
watch this, I want you to flip your hair
smug like.
and smug it.
But no, it just does this like bunch in the front. It might just be just me. It probably just applies to me.
You know what I've realized is that I cannot stop staring at myself.
I've been looking
Totally
at myself the entire time.
just
Like in the
self-centered.
last video, you were making faces like that, and I didn't even notice it. I was looking at myself. I'm gonna check myself out.
Alright, true facts about you. One like that no one knows.
That no one knows. Well, a lot of people know a lot of stuff about me.
Is that your fact?
A random fact? How about just a random fact?
Just a random fact. Your farts are
When
the smelliest farts in the
that,
history of man.
yeah, and when I was young, I opened the shampoo bottle like this, and a piece of shampoo shot in my eye. And ever since that day, I've opened the shampoo facing away from me.
Really? Um,
Yes.
I used to sit on the toilets backwards.
So
I
you
was
were like cowgirling the
yeah,
toilet? Reverse cowgirling, rather?
yeah. I don't know why. It was till I was like in 4th grade.
Okay, now you say a random fact about me, and I'll say a random fact about you. I can go first.
When you play video games, you do this.
When I play Viper and Street Fighter, that's so true. I'm just like,
No, it's not even that. It's every game you've ever played, the tongue comes out. I'm surprised. I'm just your lips.
We're almost at the 15 minute. What you do? You eat your burgers upside down, and whenever you drink, you hold your cup like this.
Everybody
All
knows
right, but I noticed it. So this is Luke and Royce again, episode 3, coming at you instantly.
that. Oh yeah.
We will probably make another one because we're really bored, even though I have to do homework. But this is Luke,
Right.
and that's Royce, and we will catch you guys later.